don't. But the fact that you can't see what you're recording, I have no idea. I'm probably getting most of your dash beyond anything.
Woohoo! My dash is famous. See, a lot of the roads were basically like that.
Oh yeah, right there. But they would be paid. But that's how small the roads would be. And the road out here, going from town to town out here, they were out in the middle of nowhere, and the roads were extremely windy, cliffs on both sides. I'm talking about drop-offs into what do you call them?
I would call them ditches.
No, bigger than ditches.
There's like another one right there.
Like into the canyons and stuff like that. I can't think of. It's not a goalie.
So a lot of it has been getting fixed just because of certain accidents that they've had. So apparently people have to die before they start fixing things around here. And it's sad.
Why can't I think of what that freaking word is?
See, that's it has pavement now on that little section because they use that so much.
But there you go. That side road right there. That's about how big the roads would be. And we're talking. Okay. Let's just say.
Over 20 years ago? 100?
What's a good motorcycle road there in Arkansas? Pig Trail. Or the Dragon Trail. Anything like that. Super windy roads. But again, no guardrails. No warning signs, no line down the middle of the road dividing the side, so people would stay on their own sides of the roads, and no street lights at all. And that's the farming, but obviously people started getting smart and started adding that, and it recently. This is I don't know how long ago, but right now, whoever did it's been updated recently. Because you can tell it was fresh paint, but I'm sure that they've done it throughout the years. But when actually they started that, who knows? Anyhow, let's see here.
We're coming upon the entrance of Vista Hermosa.
Okay.
Like so you can see it from up here.
Okay, so there is Vista Hermosa. That is the community that my daughter and I used to live in. We are now coming up to Fish Hook Road. And this would be the entrance going in. And looking at the timer. Hold on. I'm gonna read the timer off here in just a moment.
And it's hell with these cars, though.
Yep. Okay, the time is up. Don't you dare. Okay.
This idiot right here.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. 25.40 seconds. So when I get back, I'm gonna rewatch through this. What the hell? Nobody but us. What the freak? Anyhow, we're still recording, but when we get back, I'm gonna take the time that it was at the school there in Prescott to the time that I just said, just back there at the entrance in. I'm gonna add 5 minutes because of different stops that, actually no, I'm gonna add
maybe about 10 minutes.
No, yeah, I'm gonna add 15. I'm gonna add 15 minutes to that because that would be equivalent, and then you would understand how long her bus ride was.
So a lot of the kids had to get up 5 in the morning to get ready for maybe about 6 o'clock. The bus would come and pick them up because it takes longer. Even though school started at 8, we're at 7:55 because.
I think the bus picked him up like at 6:30, something like that.
This moron is going to cause an accident.
Stay way back so you can respond to him. And they don't even, I would say, like, why?
He wants to pass him.
Apparently they want to get to the grave faster. People like that you want in front of you so you can respond. You don't want to be behind them.
I get close enough so you can record their license plate just in case.
Hold on.
Just in case.
I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but and don't get too close. I zoomed in.
You got it?
I zoomed in.
So I'm gonna go ahead and.
I don't. He's got a cover on his plate. You know, a lot of states made it illegal to put covers on their plates.
Well, apparently it is here also. So.
But a lot of times they'll put cover because when they do stupid ass shit like this, they can't. It's hard to make it out. But I will. Okay, I did a couple pictures. 2 cars? Oh!
Let it be.
Oh, then he puts his brakes on? If you're gonna be... Why the hell would you put your brakes on?
Because he's a moron. Oh, he's passing the other vehicle, that's why. There's another car there.
People are stupid as AF. It's like, so I told you, Leo, not Leo as in your son, Leo as in law enforcement officer. They're never around when you need them to be, but they're always there when you don't want them to be.
5, 6 of them.
Or it's like, I came across this one thing that this person by, what's his name? Ira, I think his name is. He's this young man that likes Dan. He's a black cowboy. I follow him on Facebook. But anyhow, he made this one of these emoji type posts, right? The background's the emojis, the smiling ones, like the laughing ones. And I'm paraphrasing right now because I don't remember exactly what it says. But basically, it's talking about it's amazing that red, white, and blue represents freedom, and tell us behind you, flashing behind you. I thought that was funny because it's true. But do you realize that? Okay. There are so many countries that use the colors red, white, and blue. With us, Russia, France, Puerto Rico, which is part of the U.S. That's a territory, and I still don't understand why it's not a state. They've been a territory of us since like the 1800s. They should be a state
because our flag only has room for 50 stars.
They didn't have 50 back then. Alaska and Hawaii did not become a state until 1949, 50, something like that.
But our flag only has room for 50 states. I mean, for 50 stars.
No, because...
Not 51, but 50.
No, because they want to make actually, I'm not going to say why they want to make DC a state. We'll talk about that later off of this. But anyhow, Cuba, they also have those colors. But there's a lot of does the Dominican Republic? I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I don't read car with my old age.
Old age.
So for so many years, over 15 years, I always come here. We come here, drop off my kids.
Oh.
This is where the city of Burbank.
So that was 3120. So Rosie, my friend Rosie, she would bring her kids from the town. To go to Burbank. So,
and mind you, that supervisor that I was telling you about had the nerve of saying that I didn't care about the community because I had already moved out. And it's like, I lived here for over 16 years, and I had done so much for that community for him to come out and say that volunteered my time. I even bought a van to help out
I remember that.
for these kids because there were no more brochies going to Burbank. There was no reason for them to have a bus anymore. And I had asked if there was anybody willing to drive the bus. I mean, I even got signs. I mean, I went door to door getting signatures, took them to Ralph, and I spoke to him, and if we had anybody that would be able to drive the bus, if he was willing to put the bus like he was before for his grandchildren. And they said no. Unless we came out with the gas money for it. And then I was like, okay. I started taking classes to get a CDL to do that. But then when I was told that, well, in appreciation